we're going to be doing some VOD review. My channel is based around my improvement journey and helping other people improve alongside me. So I figure, voice crack. I'm 25, I shouldn't be having voice cracks. Since I do VOD review on my own anyway, I figured I might as well record it and share what it's like with you guys. And that way we might improve together. So these clips were actually taken from last night. We are doing ranked. It's on Olympus, which in my opinion is the worst ranked map. I would rather play Broken Moon ranked than I would Olympus, because Olympus is just third-party central. And you guys are going to see that exact same thing in this first clip. I'm going to let it play, but I'm going to pause at points that I want to point out.
Target spotted. Got it.
So my teammate says that there's somebody up here. So, you know, naturally I go and look in that location. Right. Little bit too much of a wide swing there, in my opinion. But it's probably fine, because if there was people up there, they would probably be already shooting at the vantage. That is a rampart, not a vantage. Okay. Yeah. So what you just saw there, classic third party in Apex. However, I did make a big mistake. So what I typically do, if I'm in a team fight and we get a knock, I love to push forward, because it typically means you can show aggression. You can finish off that team. However, they are pretty far away, right? If I'm going to move up at all, it should be to like these boxes, and it should be to somewhere that's in cover. At the very least, I should have actually gone towards these blue bins, but I didn't. I went straight into the open. My team finishes off that guy, and I spot, oh snap, there's more people. And at this point, I'm stuck in the open. I should not have done that. That was a terrible push. Don't do that. That game left a sour taste in my mouth, so I actually had hopped into duos. Did someone just zip in? What the hell? Oh no, no, no. Come on, come on! Yes! Cool, nice little knock. I did a good job there. Really, at this point, we're in duos, right? So typically, if you get a if you get a knock and your team is still alive, you're pretty much free to push up, right? So that's exactly what we do. Come on, Ben, you got this. Nice job, Ben. Good job, good job. We just kind of played around with that guy. So I spot a team. Excuse me, sorry. And so we land on the boxes nearby them. I swung a little bit too wide on that. That's something I definitely have problems with. Like, just look at how wide I am there. My entire body is lined up with his, and that's also putting me in the line of sight of this other enemy there. Right? Terrible. What I should have done is just kind of peeked out, stopped there, and then backed up. I do take height, which is good. I changed my angle, so if they're watching it and expect a re-peek, they're not going to get me. I get a nice little flank on the Loba. I still don't know how that was 18. I felt like that was on her, but I guess the flick was just a little bit too hard. I got the knock. And I see that, you know, his teammates shooting from up here. So, you know, I see the tracers. Easy enough. Quick little fight. Played it very, very well. Rat King took all the aggro there. So all I had to do was get behind them. Next, the team actually rolls up behind us. I put my gen down just in case they start throwing ordinances at us. I'm waiting for them to peek out. I get a nice beam. Good little beam. Good knock. I shouldn't have kept running. I should have, like, tap strafed around. That would have been cool. But I keep running here. Yeah, he's not going to be fenced anymore. I actually decide to push in here. And while it worked out, what would have been so much better here is for me to actually have just pushed to this. Because I wide swing here, like, I'm just in front of him, right? I think one of my biggest problems right now is I put myself on an even playing field with enemies way too much. Like, I should have gone for cover here because I could have slid, been in cover, and been able to shoot him in the face with a head glitch or something like that. But I still did a pretty good job. I got him. We won the fight. That's what really matters. So we're starting to push in because zone is moving in. It's ring 4. I hear them. I don't know exactly where they are, so I'm just kind of listening and looking. Oh, and I spot him. Once again, I'm wide swinging. I do not need to swing that wide. I could have done this cool move, stopped right here, and he still would have been visible to me. There was no reason for me to swing that wide. I mean, I had pretty good recoil control and got a nice beam, but still, there was no reason for me to do that. Get a knock, push up. That just makes a lot of sense. Oh, he blasted me there. How much damage did he do? He did like over 100 damage. He must have headshotted me there. Shoot him in the back. We just win that fight purely because we are fighting as a team. Like, if I had backed up to heal here, I wish I could like rewind this faster. If I had backed up to heal, Rat King would have been alone for this fight. If I had decided, hey, I want to be safe and slid down this and went into the building to the left, Rat King might have lost this fight and the fuse might have gone on reset. But I wide swung for some reason. I really don't know why I shouldn't have done that, because if he hit another sentinel shot here, like, I'm going down. It was honestly lucky that he got in front of me there, because if I had been shot, I would have just died. We started moving. We're hearing a team below us. Easy shots on them there. They are once again full aggroing on Rat King and not looking at me whatsoever. I mean, we do have a better position than them. In this case, the position won us the fight the most because they are shooting up at us while we have cover and that they're just in the open. There's nothing they can do. I do lose track of where the enemy is. And I have kind of a iffy spray there. Bad spray. Definitely need to work on that car spray. What I want to check here is if my movement messed that up. So let's see. So I go in, I start to strafe left, hip fire. I go to ADS, I start to miss some shots. Wow, that's really unfortunate. Look at those bullets. They phase around him. Oh my gosh. Reacquire. And by that point, I'm out of ammo, right? And so I have to swap to the PK. But I get 2 great beams in. I'm playing the cover very, very well and re-peeking. I shoot, re-peek, shoot, re-peek. That's good. Get the crack, start getting shot at from another team, so I push forward a little bit. I tried to nade him out here. I watched this last night. What I should have done here is not aimed the thermite there. Because when you throw a thermite, the blaze goes out horizontally, right? So when it landed, what I should have aimed for was for about like right here. Because then the flames would have gone across, right? Instead of going across that way. Like, look at that. That would have encompassed both boxes. If I hit it right there, he takes some tick damage there. Also, nade way too wide. Frag grenades roll, right? That completely... And another bad nade. It just throws right next to him. Right past him. Actually, wait, what? That exploded pretty close to where I wanted it to, actually. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe it hit a rock or something. Yeah, that one went off way to the side over there. This must have hit something that stopped me. Wide swinging a little bit too much there. What I probably should have done is just strafed back and forth to recoil smooth. Because what I'm doing is recoil smoothing when I strafe like that, but I'm strafing way too far into the open. Constantly. I need to work on that. Need to. Nice little armor swap. Sucks that hit me. Bad gen placement. I should have, as soon as the zone was coming in, I should have been like, oh, snap, and just swapped guns or something. I wasted my ult there. I think I evac'd a little bit too early there. Yeah, I did. It's like right outside of zone. I should have waited for zone to close and then put the evac down. We don't use this evac, and I probably only would have if it had been placed correctly. But it's honestly a good thing we didn't, because the Revenant starts fighting the other team, and we use that to push up behind them. Almost gonna knock. Maybe a little bit of spray training. I hear him moving left. I should have stopped and turned around right here. Easy beamage just because he's once again focused on Rat King. Alright, so 1v1. I can peek confidently here because we just got a kill, and I know that there's an armor swap next to me. They drop down. He's given some good comms. I go for the revive because he comms that they drop down. I know I'm able to get it off. Yep. Bad spray. Bad spray. That was like right behind him. Like the whole time, essentially. Yeah, that's like on his feet almost the entire time. But we got the dub. So I want you guys' opinions on this final one. And if you've watched this far, thank you. I appreciate it. So on this one, we squad wipe a team. Nothing super interesting. We clear our backside. Awesome. We hear a revive coming in, so I go to look at it.
Yeah, cover mid.
I look around. I don't see anybody. Right. But I look away before the guy drops, right? That was silly of me. I should have at least watched to see what he was doing. A little close there. That zone ticks. And we start to get shot here. They break my gen, nothing I can do. I have to back off because of the Mad Maggie. Whatever. That's fine. I'm able to hold here, even though zone's coming in, we can chill. No problem whatsoever, right? Nothing too bad. Like, damn! We got absolutely roasted. So, let's see if we can find what we could have done differently. Maybe once we started getting shot, we placed an evac tower down. I don't think you can jump off the side here, because if you look at the map, you see the blue. Like, you jump off here, you die. Maybe you can jump off the side from here. That's probably... Actually, no, that's definitely what we should have done. I should most assuredly have just dropped off the side here. Because even if I abandon my two teammates here, I mean, we don't survive there, right? Without the Watson gen, we don't survive. If I had the Watson gen on the other side, we might have actually had a shot. Because it would have broken the Maggie ball, it would have stopped the conduit ult, and it would have stopped the grenades. So we might have actually been fine if the pylon had been on the other side and wasn't on the opposite side of that. I hope that you guys enjoyed. Again, this is very, very different from my usual content. I'll get better at it as time goes on, but thank you for watching and have a good one.